Hello, my friends. It's Monday, and Monday means music, and here I am because I am showing up. It's my goal. If I just show up, everything else will fall into place somehow. What kind of place is it? We don't know yet. We don't know. But I had a humongous flare of chronic fatigue symptoms, which put me in bed for the whole weekend. And so I'm really not sure how it's going to go. I'm shaky today. My energy is up and down and mostly down. But music is good for our soul and our spirit. And I am hoping that doing some music is going to be a positive, helpful, at least a hopeful thing. We're gonna go with hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. It's the absolute best I can do today at this time. So our request list is up and running. I know one might think that on a day when I'm like not fully at my full capacity that I might turn off my request list, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to say requests light. Like, there's a slightly bigger chance today that I might fail at a particular song, or look at a song and go, that's beyond what I have the ability to do today. But I still want the requests on because you all helping me out with the decisions today is going to reduce my load. So all I can do is my best. So we're going to do that. And I managed to put my ukulele just out of reach, but we got it. I've got crazy long monkey arms. It really helps. It's not a stream setup like Claire's where the space is smaller than it appears on camera. Is the space smaller than it appears on camera? I don't know really how it looks to you. Maybe it's slightly smaller. But she's really got some beautiful trickery going on. She had to move things around a bit so that I could fit with her in that space. So there's that. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of thinking about content and like what video games we might play next, how much Esperanto, how much music. I wish I could be doing more of both of those. There's even completely untapped genres that I'm interested in and haven't done anything in. So the upshot is I have more interests and intentions than my body and mind can. My spirit is at a completely different level. Is this relatable, guys? Do you ever feel like sometimes your spirit and your body are not at the same level? Like it might be your body's like fine and your spirit is like, I am crushed into a million pieces, I cannot. And your body's like, what's the problem? Here we go. Let's do things. And then your spirit's like, no, let's stay in bed. Or the other way around, like it is for me at the moment. Like my spirit's like, I want to do all the things. And my body's like, are you freaking kidding me? Nope. Tea is too hot. I think this request is perfect. Hello Walls. It's been Hello Walls for me all weekend long. We're going to play Hello Walls by Fair and Young. An oldie but a goodie. I need to go to that tab. There we go. It doesn't have too many chords. Relatable, says Trivoli. Man, I'm continuously inventing new ways to mispronounce your name, my friend. I am so sorry. Get this one of these days. Let's try it with this pick. Let's go slow. Let's do slow. Also, let's look at less of the ceiling and more of the ukulele. I have fan noise. Just a moment. Now we have less fan noise. It's not none, but it's going to sound like none to you. All right. Hello, hoes. How'd things go for you today? Don't you miss her since she up and walked away? I bet you dread to spend another lonely night with me. Lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, window. Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pain? Now don't you try and tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep, so won't you bear with me a while? We must all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. There we have Hello Walls by Farron Young, sung also by some other people, but I think he both wrote it and originally recorded it, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a songwriter. Don't hold me to that one. Don't Worry, Be Happy. I sang this one in Esperanto on Friday. An adaptation, not a translation. You know, it's a song about the worries you have in your life, and every culture has its own set of, problems. Some of them are universal, some of them are less so, so I picked some of the particularly Esperantish problems that people run into, like having trouble coming up with money for travel plans and feeling lonely when you come back from visiting your friends that also go back home to their... It's hard being a diaspora. All right. I'm getting my other ukulele. This is the one for songs like Don't Worry, Be Happy, because it's tuned in a different way. It's tuned with a high G, which is the normal way to tune a ukulele, and my shoulder strap is falling off. Let's tie that back up here. For a while, my shoulder strap has been falling back off, and I didn't do anything about it. And now I'm doing something about it. Trying to. Get in there, you. Case is falling on the floor. Didn't make too much noise because it's not a hard case. Okay. There we go. That's all right. All right, this is one where I have to scroll it by hand. Do I have other options? Okay. Yeah, we'll turn on auto scroll here. Should be fine. Is this the key I like? Maybe it's the key I like. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say rent is late. He might have to litigate, but don't worry, be happy now. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no girl to make you smile. Don't worry, just be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown. That will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. There's this little song I wrote. I hope you learn it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In your life, expect some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. There's this little song I wrote. Hope you learned it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. Listen to what I say now. In your life, expect some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. No, 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 don't worry. Just be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Doesn't help. Gonna be okay. All right, if I close a few tabs, that will make my life a little bit easier, maybe. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. But I won't worry. Be alright. Make that a little bigger. It's all gonna be okay. Too many tabs, haha. Alright. Well, thank you for those 2 requests. That was fun. I see we got 2 other ones. Tea's still very hot. Ooh. Very, 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 very hot. Alright. We got 2 more requests on the queue. Do-do-do-do. How are you guys doing today? Did you do anything interesting this weekend? Interesting could be good, could be bad, could be work, could be play, could be with other people, could be without anybody else. Interesting, pretty open category. Did your laundry. Nice, nice, nice. Way to go. Smiling isn't always easy. Sometimes it takes extra energy that you don't actually have. But it can help. Smiling is one of those things. It takes spoons, but you might wind up with some forks. If you know spoon theory and its corollary, fork theory, let me try and put a link to the spoon theory. Oh, there's just too many possible links. I want the actual link. Here we go. This is the original link. Let's copy that. We'll put it here. There's a link to the original article. I'll leave that there for now, and we can talk about forks in a little bit. Katie, it's so good to see you. I keep losing my place. Aha, here I am. Okay, this does not auto scroll. Let me see if I can find a version that does have an auto scroll. Okay, here's a version that does auto scroll. Just kind of quickly double checking. Hey, diminish 7? What? This is not the version that I was playing before. Hang on. Let me see if I can find a version that scrolls that has chords that I know. Or I can figure out what key was I in before, and therefore change to something that matches. No. Okay, no. Okay, that's it. No. Tab's out of control. All right, there's this. Now we need to have the first note be a G. Can't find it. All right, we are going to find it. I swear to you. Even if I have to go a completely different way to get there, we will get there. All right. Smile. Version 2. Okay, this says, okay, hang on, transpose this. All right. Okay, this should work. I'm capoing 2. It says capo 3, but maybe. Katie saw Brian without facial hair for the first time. Luckily, she watched him shave. Otherwise, would have been very surprised. Brain, not Brian. Hello. Hello, brain. My brain is not functioning. That reminds me of a movie idea I had. Somebody wakes up with a different face every so often, and part of the plot is how the character's spouse deals with it. Katie says they like it. It's a good movie plot idea. All right. So, we've got the transposition right. Now we've got the auto scroll on. I got a good feeling about this. It's in the air. All of our brains are off today. Let me turn my microphone a little bit here. This ukulele is quiet, so. I've forgotten what E diminished 7 is. Oh, right. Really? This is a different version. It's okay. Make it work anyway. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. I'm changing keys. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Though your heart is aching, smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. And that's the times you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Might be a bit awkward getting a kiss in the morning from a face you don't know, or that coincidentally looks like somebody you don't like, even though you know consciously who it is. Katie says, yeah, you can imagine how much I stared over that first 24 hours of his new baby face. I would have wanted to be hands-on. Smooth skin. Aw, thanks, Katie. There were definitely a few different chord choices in there. That D6, I've never played a D6 in there. Did I even play that D6 right? Oh, okay, close but no cigar. I did not play the chord they intended. It sounded interesting. Interesting yet again, being that category that's neither necessarily good nor necessarily bad. Okay, they wanted... Was it this? No. This? Hang on. Can't figure out whether that... Where that fourth finger goes. You'll see the sun come shining through for you. Yeah. I played this. It wanted this. I think I made an okay choice. You'll see the sun come shining through for you, for you. Oh wait, for you, for you. They're both slightly on the crunchy side for a chord. And I didn't notice that I was choosing the reentrant tuned ukulele, but I did, and it was just lovely. I think that changed some of the choices that I made in how I sang the song. Again, just fine. All right, I'm gonna copy that link and put it on that song. So I have that as a comment. Yep. Okay. Check. Done. Blovas Lavent. Okay, this is the Esperanto version. Is that the version? Oh, I can't ask because there's no note as to who requested it. Alright, my small ukulele has just fallen down next to my computer, and that's not where it belongs, because the other day I had it slightly near my computer while my computer was on, and I went to pick it up, and oh my gosh, it was so warm, which makes me go, I think it's time for me to take the case off that computer, see if I can clean out any of that dust. Okay, so did you... Mi supposo che via volis la Esperantlingvan version. All right. Can't quite do this without scrolling. And that's a shame because it uses finger picks. Mikona svin. Mikona svinja. All right. I don't know. It seems to me like either I keep getting shorter, which is entirely possible, or the camera keeps drifting upwards, also entirely possible given the way that it's set up. Okay, hang on, I just need a second. Energy is not here today. It's a little broken. That part is a little broken. No, I can't make it go up. It's broken. Theoretically, yes, but in all practicality, no, and I'm propped up on a pretty tall pillow already. Let's just see how it goes. Okay. Kiom da foioi lauirulahom Gis estos li hom lau merit Yes ja Kiom da maroi lau shvebu colomb Gis ci dormo sur strando convid Yes ja Kiom da foioi plupavos canon Gis cesos porciam milit Respondon amic Ani blovas lavent Respondon ani blovas lavent Kiom cielon rigardu la hom Gis vidos li pli hola ter Yes ja Kiom oreloi plutaugas ali Gis audigas plora de miser Yes ja Kiom da mortoi convincos lin Che tro multain mortigis sufer Respondon amica ni blovas lavent Respondon ani blovas lavent Respondon amic ani blovas lavent Respondon ani blovas lavent Sorry, I had to do a slightly abbreviated version of that one. It requires a lot more breath support than I have today. So I think just doing my best on that one is a short version. Unfortunately, I hope that's okay. It's so interesting. I added the song Crazy by Gnarls Barkley to my list when I started going through Claire's repertoire to see what songs of hers could I harmonize with her on her stream when I guested on her stream. And I was a little confused at first because I have a song, Crazy, that's been on my stream repertoire list for a really long time. But it's a completely different song. And so I've been surprised to notice that this song is getting requested, and my other Crazy is not getting requested, and that's not like a complaint or anything. It's just oh look, that's interesting. We've got new Crazy. New Crazy is much more interesting than old Crazy. It just, that seems like a thing. That's very believable, very, very believable to me. Crazy 1 and Crazy 2. Yes, the original Crazy and also Crazy. So I'm definitely noticing that I have extraordinarily little energy. So I'm going to keep trying to do my best to sing the songs, but if you guys are going out of your way, as you often do, out of kindness to help me practice songs by picking ones that have never been played or almost never played or anything like that, please don't today because I'm barely sitting up in the chair. More coffee, JK. I took a day off from coffee yesterday. There was no need to drink coffee when you are bedridden, so that's that. I actually didn't plan to be bedridden all weekend, so I did get up and drink a coffee on Saturday, but shortly thereafter did a perfectly normal everyday activity that put me in bed for the rest of the weekend. So that was a waste of a cup of coffee. So yeah. But I did drink a cup of coffee today, and one usually does the trick, especially if I haven't been drinking coffee every single day or more than one coffee in a day. So taking a break helps it be more effective. And yeah, like you say, JK, because if coffee could fix this, I'd be right as rain. Let's see. How do I get to this tab? It's broken. Oh, I see what's gone wrong here. Okay. All right, we've got a C and a C minor, an E flat, a G, G sus4, and an A flat, which is the shape of an F plus a bar on the 3rd fret. That's the one that's not in my brain. We'll see what will happen when I get to the A flat. Also, do I capo? Am I capo 3 on this? Suddenly, I'm in a completely different streamer song list. That's really strange. Okay, I do not have a note about capo 3. Possibly I'm not capo 3 plus an octave up. That's possible. let's try with the pick. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that face. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. Space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. And does that make me crazy? Make me crazy. Does that make me crazy? Probably. And I hope that you are remembering to turn on auto scroll. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. Is that really supposed to be an A flat? But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. My heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on a limb. And all I remember is thinking, I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I've come, and I can die when I'm done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I can't with the. I need to edit these. Probably. It's a very new to me song. Very new. New. I like it. I started all over the place with the rhythm. Like I wasn't quite sure how to attack the approach, how to approach the rhythm. But I just eventually picked something, and I'm not at all convinced that something was a good choice, but I think the most important thing is just make a choice. Make a choice. Stick with it. Do the thing. Yeah. No! Okay. Let's close a bunch of tabs that want to make noise at me and distract me a lot. Okay. Because I can't handle distractions today. That's not going to be a thing. That's a nope. It's a big nope. How to vanquish the opponent. So, there are days in which I blithely bumble on from one song straight into the next. And today is not going to be one of those days. Today is going to be a day when I take off the ukulele in between songs and I stretch my muscles and I take a sip of a delicious beverage. And I encourage you guys to stretch your muscles because it feels good. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing up there. I'm putting my hands together like this and then trying to straighten my elbows kind of behind my head. Here's one that feels unreasonably good. If you hook your hands together, you can kind of move your hands back and forth and stretch your shoulders. Ugh, that was a little too much stretching. It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't experience it how when you're in a symptomatic period with ME/CFS or fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, any of these syndrome type systemic health issues, that doing something that's completely normal and not regarded as difficult can completely wipe you out. So I intended that stretching to be something that would help me recoup energy in between songs, and then I went and slightly overdid it. So even though I've been living with this condition for how many years? Many. I still can, make the wrong choice in a moment or discover only too late, oh, that was the wrong choice this time, because it's always changing. Something that can be completely possible one day is not possible the next. But my general MO is to push as much as I can, even push as much as seems reasonable, even though I run the slight risk of pushing too hard and setting myself back. That happens. That does happen a lot. But on the other hand, if I always undershoot my capacity, that also doesn't lead to progress, or getting stronger, or, increasing capacity. So it's a tough one. And I'm really sorry that you guys have to be here for it, but this is part of me showing up, and it, my choice to keep showing up. It feels like sometimes it feels a little bit selfish, because I know that continuing to show up is what's best for my mental health, because it keeps me from getting quite as discouraged, because I can tell myself I'm still doing the thing, even if I'm doing it at reduced capacity. But here I am, not giving you all the energetic performance that I would love to, and that I'm sure you all would love to experience as well. So, it's a hard decision, I guess. It's a decision that I've made, but is it a decision I feel 100% good about? No. When somebody's self-employed, they get to make all of their own decisions, Not that this really counts as employment. But I don't have a boss to look at me and say, you're useless, go home and rest. I'm already home. There's my bed right there. I'm gonna play another song. Lankon provia kurajiko kurako kai prakomoy. All right, this is a wonderful song from the 60s. or maybe the late 50s. Maybe the late 50s. We're putting the capo on. How'd the capo get all the way over there? Capos are amazing things, I swear to you. It looks like it just has 2 legs and it would be difficult for it to walk away. I swear, it always lands like this somewhere where it couldn't possibly be. So I think that it has like somewhere buried inside here like 4 little spindly legs that like shoot out and they shoot out and then it goes over to somewhere else and then they retract back in to the capo. This is what I believe about the capo, because it's always somewhere where I swear I didn't put it. I swear I didn't put it there. Katie. That's beautiful. And on the risk of verging into PSA territory, if you all have ever had any experiences in your life that tried to convince you that you were only lovable or worthy when X or Y or Z. Hang on. If you're 100% allergic to language, please cover your ears, because that's bullshit. And it's worth pushing through that feeling that you have that tells you your worth is connected to how you behave or what you can accomplish or what you say or what you do, because your worth is not connected to any of those things. It's just part of who you are. And you are worthy and lovable and capable. In many different ways, on many different days. And it's all okay, right? And I'm going to make some kind of music today, and it might not be exactly the same way I made it last week, and it might be different next week, and that's okay. I have this written in F. I don't love it. Okay, we're going to play this in F because that's the way it's written. And I'm just going to go and embrace the bar chord. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one, and a pink one, and a blue one, and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university where they were put in boxes, and they all came out the same. There's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school. And the children go to summer camp, and then to the university where they are put in boxes, and they come out all the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in their boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a green one, and a pink one, and a blue one, and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Yes, they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And your worth is also not dependent on how you compare to anyone else. Because we're different. And that's good. Because, oh my gosh, life would be so boring if we all were just the same. I wouldn't like it. I don't want it. Vive la différence, as they say in France. And by the way, the French adaptation of that song is so darn good. Every once in a while, somebody translates a song and it comes out even more like that song than the original lyrics were. What does that even mean? So in the French version, it goes a little bit further. Those houses that the next generation has, the boys who went into business and married a family, are not the last boxes in the song. The last boxes in the song are pine boxes. Well, they're boxes made out of ticky-tacky, which ticky-tacky being cheap wood. That get buried in the cemetery. And they all come out the same. And that's a dark take, but it's absolutely congruous with the rest of the song. Because if we don't embrace our differences and go for it, whatever it is that makes us different, and wooden overcoats, I've never heard that phrase. I love it. That's really good. Oh, never heard of it. All right, Katie has requested Once Upon a December. I would love to play this song with them. Yay. Oh, I have to copy this and open it in a new tab. All right, guys, I have a question. I have been thinking about the idea of doing some kind of a co-work, that's the word I was trying to find. Some sort of a co-working type of stream, maybe on Twitch, maybe on Discord, because I have certain things that I would like to get done that I have not gotten done yet. Either projects that I have started that need more dedication of time, or things that just need keeping up with and maintenance, or projects that I haven't gotten a chance to get started on. I have work I need to get done. And the idea of doing some kind of a co-work Pomodoro, like I'm not paying attention to chat while I'm working, and then I take a break, and then I am reading chat and catching up with you guys. And also walking away from my computer and taking a stretch break or getting a snack or whatever. Bathroom break. I've seen people do that on Twitch. I've seen people do that on YouTube. I've seen people do that on Discord. Is that something that would be a fit for our community? My instinct says yes, but then the next question is, where would that be a fit? Does that fit with the eclectic mix of stream categories that I've done? Or would it be better to do that in Discord? I don't know. but it's something that I've been thinking about for a number of weeks. So I thought I should start asking you guys, what do y'all think? Should we talk about it in Discord? Maybe we should. Maybe I should just play music here. All right, we need auto scroll. Do I want a strummy strummer? This kind of thing? I have a co-work study session channel. I do. I do. Oh, Lord. Okay. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm, horses prance through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. What? Wait. Hang on. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember. What? That should be an F sharp. Oh no, it's an F. But things my heart used to know once upon a December. And a song that someone sings once upon a December. Okay, so I still should be using the capo to change keys. Those are not only all bar chords after the key change, which I can sort of do some bar chords, yes, but my brain is literally trying to figure out how to do that transposition as if my hand were a capo, instead of, like, I haven't got to the point where all of those chords make sense as individual chords and have muscle memory with them. So I'm like translating in my head the whole time and treating my index finger like a capo, which is, I mean, that's one way to get it done, but it sure as heck isn't fast. And we get a little fret buzz because no hand strength for those yet. Nice to know where I stand with that one. Yeah. Hang on just a second. I have to react to something because somebody just sent me some really adorable AI designed crocodiles with ukuleles and adorable outfits. It's too cute. I don't know anything about chords, but it sounded like the right song and well played. Well, I'll agree with at least one of the above. Yeah. It's okay to have room to grow. That's fine. So I did just play little boxes in English, so I'm going to defer on this request to play it in Esperanto at least until later. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying it's too close to when the last one was played, and there is a way for the streamer song list bot to not accept a request until a certain predetermined amount of time has expired since the song was last played. But the only way to make that happen for like multiple language versions of a song would be not to have them listed as separate songs in my song list. This is doable. This is something that I could do during a work session. And somebody made a comment about that. Having something on stream on Wednesday or Friday if to an Esperanto related project would work. I've actually I was thinking about maybe like having it be a different day. That's a completely different question that I should have brought up. Like, what if I did that on a Tuesday or Thursday? Whether that was in Discord or on stream. Because some of these projects are like to serve the normal things that I already am doing on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Rather than, like, I'm looking to boost what I'm doing on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, not take it one step back in order to take two steps forward, if you know what I mean. Also, hello, haha dogs. Hello, Claudion. So lovely to see you. I'm going to just move this down to the bottom and play La Pluvo. I have a question mark by my indication that I capo too. So do I capo too? I don't know. I will try it, capo too, and we'll just see what happens. I think if it was integrated into stream. I know what the topic is. Hello, new friends. Ethrilis. Hi, welcome in. Have I met you yet? Tracker Killer, hello. It's good to meet new friends. I'm so excited. What were you all doing? Jimmy, hello. Oh, Jimmy, are you the one that told Ethrilis that I was streaming? Ethrilis, good to meet you. Hello. I'm checking you out. Let me read about you. What does it say here? Oh, you are a kindred spirit. A kindred spirit. Oh my gosh. What do you stream? Games? Wonderful. I also stream games sometimes. This is so cool. Also, I see something here that says self-care isn't selfish. We've been having real talks about real things today, and self-care isn't selfish is just like so on point for where we've been doing. You also do music. Yay. Okay, I'm so excited to meet you. And also, I've done something weird where I can't see my whole chat anymore. No, how do I fix it? If I pop this out, nope, it's still broken. I've broken my stream chat, you guys. I can't handle it. Okay, hang on. Sometimes the answer is I need to make it bigger so that I can see where the problem is. Okay, I see a follow button. I'm clicking that follow button. Okay, I can at least do that, and I may be a little bit low on my capacity to read stream if I can't see past what I've opened. Oh my gosh, thank you for that follow. Post-stream self-cares are the most important self-cares. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over. Yes, resting is very, very important. I am taking it slow today because of extra low energy. So, flopping. Yes. Okay. Lovely. All right. So I'm going to try the big step of closing my chat window and trying to open it back up again. Hopefully I will be able to find it again. Docs, chat. Yay. It's fixed. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right. So lovely to meet you, new friends. What can I play for you all? I have a kind of eclectic song list, and there's songs in a bunch of different languages there. The next song that I was about to play is La Pluvo, but I'm going to sneak one in right before it that I love to play when I meet some new friends. It's called Tea and a Friend. Another Love. I don't think that's on my song list. My song list has been posted up there for most of you. I think it's gonna be up there. Like way up there somewhere, maybe. So I'm gonna sing you a song that I love to sing for new friends. Let me check where it is here. It's called Tea and a Friend. All right. Here we go. Oop, oop, oop. Need to tune. Or do I? I guess it's okay. My brain is telling me it's not okay. It's okay! You're in over your head. Your concentration is dead. This deadline's got you stressing like mad. But Just take a deep breath. You'll get out of this mess. I won't lie and tell you it's not so bad. But I can say a cup of tea makes your problems seem smaller. A cup of tea makes the cold seem warmer. It gives you strength to try it all again. You can do it with tea and a friend. It's been raining all day, the clouds just won't go away. Umbrellas don't help when there's such a gale. You arrived in a huff. I see that you've had enough. I sit you down before you start to wail. Put the kettle on, a cup of tea makes your problems seem smaller. A cup of tea makes the cold feel warmer. It gives you strength to try it all again. You can do it with tea and a friend. Tea and a Friend by Christy Lynn, who's an amazing harpist on YouTube. I think she changed her YouTube channel name, so I don't think it's her name anymore. But have a great sleep, an early start to work. Okay. Oh my gosh, Jimmy. That's so funny. No, Esperanto isn't a dead language at all. It's a minority language. It has maybe about the same number of speakers as Icelandic. But the thing about Icelandic is almost all of the speakers who speak it are in Iceland. And the thing about Esperanto is almost all the speakers who speak it are all over the world and not concentrated in any one particular place. So that's what makes it different than other living languages. But feel free to request a song if you like. Have a great sleep, Tracker Killer. Thanks for coming along with the raid and chatting with us all. I'm going to sing La Pluvo, which was translated into Esperanto from Spanish, but most of the songs that I sing in Esperanto are originally Esperanto songs, not my original songs. I don't compose. Do I capo? I do capo. I need to scroll before I start. That's as close as I can get. That'll work. Pluvas la trotuaroj malsekaj estas, neniu spuro sur ili restas. La pluvo nian sekreton tenas. Pluvas ĉe la fenestro mi vin sopiras, la tagoj fremdas kaj min kor ŝiras. La malvarma tempo brakumas nin. La pluvo falas sur la tegmentojn, kie sidis ni. intime, kai dormiĝis en duboj sentime, sine de auror, ĉi-hore la trinkejoj ne deĵoras, sur min la pluvo serene ploras, ĉar vi estas for. Sen vi mi sentas ke mi senkuraĝas, kaj la vundoj min damaĝas, se mi ne plu aŭdas vin. Pluvas, kaj ĉiuj vortoj fariĝas nulo, kaj dum en la nokto min handas dubo pri la destino de tiuj kisoj. Pluvo silento ŝvebas en la kvartalo, la suno strebas tra noktubaro, por plensekiĝo de trotuaro, por plensekiĝo de la tegmentoj, kie sidis ni intime, kaj endormiĝis en duboj sentime, sine de auror, ĉi-hore la trinkejoj ne deĵoras, sur min la pluvo serene ploras, ĉar vi estas for. Sen vi mi sentas ke mi senkuraĝas, kaj la vundoj min damaĝas, se mi ne plu aŭdas vin sur la tegmentoj, kie sidis ni intime, kaj endormiĝis en duboj sentime, sine de auror, ĉi-hore la trinkejoj ne deĵoras, sur min la pluvo serene ploras, ĉar vi estas for. Sen vi mi sentas ke mi senkuraĝas, kaj la vundoj min damaĝas, se mi ne plu aŭdas vin, se mi ne plu aŭdas vin, se mi ne plu aŭdas vin. Korago says there are more native speakers of Esperanto than of Yiddish alive today. Is that true? Oh my gosh, that's tragic. I mean, I had no idea that there were that few speakers of Yiddish alive today. Of course, there's reasons for that. That's incredibly tragic. A lot of people aren't aware that there is a historical link between Esperanto and modern Hebrew. Modern Hebrew was a language that was created from a need for something to unite the Jewish diaspora. Jewish people spoke Yiddish, Jewish people spoke Russian, Jewish people spoke Ladino, Jewish people spoke a lot of different languages, but they didn't have one language that united them that was a modern spoken language. They had Hebrew, which they all read, but Hebrew's in that form was an ancient language like ancient Greek and ancient Latin. And so at that time, Eliezer ben Yehuda was taking ancient Hebrew and creating from those roots a modern spoken language and raising his son as the first native speaker of modern Hebrew. And at that same time, Ludwig Lazaro Zamenhof was creating Esperanto, and they knew each other and corresponded and, had ideas to share with each other. So Esperanto was created to be an auxiliary language, a secondary language for anyone, so that people around the world could have a neutral linguistic footing, because if any of you aren't a native speaker of English, that puts me at an advantage. And that's unfortunate and unfair and not the best thing for everyone in a given situation. Like if we were in a business negotiation, that would be, not the coolest. So that was the idea behind the founding of Esperanto. And I can't say it's used for business all that much today, but it certainly is used for people who want to get to know what's somebody else's culture and daily life like. When you have a language that you can share on an equal footing with someone, you can get to know them in a completely different way than if you are constantly asking them to speak up to your native fluency in a language that, frankly, English is a very difficult language, right? So that's why I learned Esperanto, because I'm interested in what are people's lives like in other parts of the world, more than yes, I can learn Spanish, I can study French, I can do those things, but there's many, many, many places in the world that have languages that I'm never going to succeed in learning because there's only so much time I have in my life. And so while not everyone in the world speaks Esperanto, for sure, it has, a smaller language base. It does have a language base in nearly every country in the world. So it's a way to be able to reach into the culture of every country and get to know people and have actual friendships and real meaningful conversations beyond what I would be capable of if I were trying to learn their native language. And I do try, but it's hard because languages are complicated, and Esperanto is kind of more neutral base for everybody to get on one page together. And yes, like Constellatio says, Esperanto has a culture of its own, as every language community does. It's been around for well over 100 years. Makes it a newer language, but no newer than modern Hebrew, for example. All right, so we're moving Scatoletoi down the list because I played a version of that song a little while ago. So I'm going to play Can't Help Falling in Love with You for Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you so much for bringing your friends over. So glad to meet you. Thrilla says Melon Song. Is that a request? Is that a song? Or was that a comment that my song was melon-like? I don't know. Is the Melon Song a song? I don't know it. I'm so sorry. Is it like the duck song? I also don't know that song. All right, this is also a capo too. How convenient. Jimmy very kindly picked me a song where I don't even have to move my capo. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Korako says, language and culture are inseparable things. One doesn't exist without the other. It's true. All right, I can see the whole song without scrolling. That makes me so happy. Ethy is a melon, and her community are melons. Oh. It's getting a little sharp there. That's a very strange kind of intro. I have a question and or complaint about that intro. I don't like the way it was written. Saluton solune, bone vidivi, bon venon al GTA. What? One moment. only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. No, I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, thank you for those emotes. Emotes are kind of magical. They really help a streamer out. I can't explain it. They kind of do a little energy boost. It's very cool. I mistyped, says Jimmy, that earlier her community is known as the Wigglies or Wiggly Watermelons. But yes, wait, it's scrolling. But yes, that might have been what they meant. Ether, I'm so glad that you like that song. I am so unsure about Hello, Word of Demons. Glad to meet you. Thank you for following. I'm not sure about pronouncing your name incorrectly. Etherilis. Ether. Some guidance would be so welcome, not required, but helpful. Jimmy says, I keep saying her by habit. Their pronouns are they, them. Thank you so much for letting me know, Jimmy. Mine are as well, they, them. And I appreciate you. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed. You came with Ethi. Okay, Etherilis. I am a space melon. Okay, I think that's awesome. Watermelons and other melons are awesome. My name is fun to mispronounce. Me too. It sounds so cute. Etherilis. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm taking a deep breath. How about you? Have you enjoyed any air recently? Some good oxygen and other trace, elements. Can you make a request? Absolutely. Wait, finger go that direction. My song list is up here. Have you ever seen the rain by Creedence Clearwater Revival? All right. Let me have a look at it. That is possible. I don't generally take requests off of my song lists except for with an enormous amount of channel points, but I will look at it because every once in a while somebody comes in with a request and it's kind of a song I'm vaguely familiar with. It's on my list. It's on my list. And I'm only vaguely familiar with it. It's on my list? Oh, well, that's cool. It's a great song. It should be on my list. So Lune says, I went to these seaside cliffs last night and was enjoying breathing the air. Consume the product of photosynthesis with pleasure. Delicious. Photosynthesis juice. Actually, that'd be chlorophyll. But yes, also photosynthesis gas. Delicious. All right. Enough silliness. I'm sorry. I apologize. If you came here expecting me to not be silly, then I have failed you. I'm going to try playing. Have you ever seen the rain? Evidently, I played it a month ago and I've completely forgotten. Did I mention that brain fog is a symptom that I deal with? I'm adding that to the queue. Requested by Ward of Demons. No! I've just misspelled. It's okay, right? It's okay. Tell me it's going to be okay. I'm glad y'all are down with the silly because if someone said to me, pick a topic to write an ode about or, some impassioned plea to the world, let's have more of, I would be hard pressed to pick between silliness and kindness. It would be a very difficult decision because they're both so good for us all. All right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna fix this. I've messed everything up. We're fixing it. It's okay. You see nothing. Did I throw a song off the list that should have not been thrown off? Jimmy, if you made a second request, I might have accidentally clicked the played link because I wasn't paying attention to the fact that you might have done a second request. So if I just threw that away, it wasn't on purpose. It is allowed to make more than one request. I might defer in order to allow other people to have a first request before anyone's second request, if you know what I mean. But I don't have any tabs for this. Why? Okay, this is not a good sign. When there's no tabs, this is not a good sign at all. But evidently, I played this song a month ago. Let's look for a version that I can play. Brains go brr. I requested the one word. Okay, so all three of us requested that song. All right. Okay, this has chucks. I don't know how to do that. Let me try and figure it out. Ooh, why is that so out of tune? Do people do this with their mute the strings with their right hand or you know what? I'm not going to try and do something I don't know how to do. That's a bad choice for me today. Some days it's good choice. Today is bad choice. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time, till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, it can't stop. I wonder, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Aw, thank you guys, all those emotes. Thank you so much for that request, Ward of Demons. Lovely to meet new friends. Thank you all for hanging out after the raid. That's super cool of you. Super kind. I hope you had so much fun over at 8th Stream. I'm looking forward to checking out the chaos over there, because chaos is fun. I'm breathing air. I'm reminding myself to do that, because I'm having a day with a lot more brain fog and fatigue than usual. Had a bad weekend symptom flare wise, and I know I don't need to be nervous to like say that straight up to you guys, because you come from an awesome, kind, understanding, aware community. Look at those kitty cats. Oh my goodness. Those are epic. Those are epic kitty cats. I love them. Chronic illnesses are intense. Aw. Thrillers, thank you so much. Recently, my MO has been, okay, just show up. Everything's going to be okay. Do what you can. Just show up, and if you need to leave, you can leave. And you'll have won because you showed up and tried to do the thing. Neko loves, oh my gosh, your cats are so beautiful. Look at that galaxy cat, you guys. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. We love some cat emotes over here in this stream. We tend to steal them from other streamers when we can. You're an emote artist? Oh my gosh. So cool. What a superpower to be able to design your own emotes. All right, guys. This song, I Make My Own Sunshine. It's a lovely sunny day. We are having the theme of the sunny day songs. It's It's a struggle. This song is a big struggle. Hence the cringe emote next to it. I don't know if you noticed when you requested. This song has a cringe emote next to it. So I try, but it's a challenge. Okay. Do I want the strumming device? Everything is wonderful. Everything is great. Free as a bird singing outside my window. Pain got a fresh new start. It's a brand new day, and I've got lots of love to give away. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, baby, you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. Ooh, 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 ooh. I make my own sunshine. Ooh, 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 ooh. I make my own sunshine. Hey, let's make a rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. I'll show you how to make it nice and easy. Even if a cloud starts forming on my lovely day, there's nothing, no nothing that can stand in my way. It don't matter if it's raining, nothing can faze me. I make my own sunshine. And if you think you can break me, maybe you're crazy. I make my own sunshine. Ooh, 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 ooh. I make my own sunshine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I make my own sunshine. Constellatio, I'm already talking with another artist. I'm so sorry. I wish you hadn't said that. Ithrillis, I love your kitties. I'm so sorry. I'm not exactly at the point of adding more emotes, but I am. There's another artist that I've been talking with about that. So apologies about that. I'm going to click the set song as played button. That's a check mark. I don't know. I can't really say played well, but played. I made it through. All right, guys, I'm gonna run through my queue and look for some other songs that have to do with sunniness because I'm digging it. We're gonna play Here Comes the Sun and that's all. Out of those, that is the only one of those that I am adding to the queue because I'm going rogue. All right, Here Comes the Sun Well, I mean, those are kind of big decisions for a streamer to make on their own. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Does this have an autoplay? Why am I in this website? I'm sorry, I don't like this website. I shouldn't be using these tabs. My apologies. I don't know. Why are these the tabs that I have here? Hang on. Here comes the sun. I'm in the middle of transitioning to Ultimate Guitar. And some of the tabs that I have linked are not the Ultimate Guitar tabs. And Ultimate Guitar tabs have the option of customizing what you've got. So that's going to be a long process. Because brain, because Mondays, I mean, all of the above. All of the above. All right. Maybe I will add rainy days and Mondays after this. All right, here we go. We can auto scroll here, can't we? Auto scroll? Hello? Yes? Yes? Ah, yes. Okay. What? Hang on. Why a G major 7? Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say. This is just a completely different key. I promise you, I will eventually succeed. It's just taking me a little bit longer than anticipated. Unfortunately, but I will get there. We're going to find out what key was I going to play this in before I got so ridiculously confused. Come on. Give me information. I was capo 3, I was? All right. A. Okay, definitely not D. Let's transpose. I tune because I care. I disagree with capo 3. I also disagree with D major 7. This is an entirely different set. Guys, I have a solution. You might not all love it. 1 second. This is so unfortunate. I expected the third time to be the charm. It was not. But we are going to get there. I know you probably don't even believe me at this point. We're going to try something unexpected. All right. instead of singing this song in English, I'm going to sing the song in Esperanto because I have my tabs set up properly in Esperanto because that's my happy place. I feel comfortable there. Everything is going to work fine. I'm capo 2. This is where I wanted to be. Can you explain quickly what playing in a key means? To simplify it a lot, what it means is what note am I starting on? I can change that by moving this capo to make my starting sound be higher or lower, or I can do that by changing all of the chords that I'm playing in order for my starting tone note to be higher or lower. Yep. Slash me. It's lovely. Isn't it fun? Yes. So where the capo is one way to change the key that you're in. So yeah, that's the short answer. I am not well versed in music theory at all, but I can give some simple explanations for some simple concepts. Yen benasun du du du, yen benasun mi diras bonege ba da 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 da. Carolina malvarma vintro longitauris. Carolina jikvasau jaroin estis for. Yen benasun du du du, yen benasun mi diras bonege ba ba da 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 da. Carolina rideto egas reaperi. Carolina ci shine jaroin estis for. Yen benasun du du du, yen benasun mi diras bonege ba ba da ba da ba da ba da. Soon, 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 benasun. Soon, 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 benasun. Soon, 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 benasun. Soon, 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 benasun. Carolina, nun ecte gelas la glacio. Carolina, malumis jaroin en la cor. Yen benasun du du du, yen benasun mi diras bonege ba 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 da. Yen benasun mi diras bonege ba da 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 da. Bonege da 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 da. Bonege. It's great. Sunshine is great. Sunshine is good for human beings and other living creatures. In moderation. Wear your sunscreen. Most of the time. Yeah, so Luna's singing along. All right, we're going to add rainy days and Mondays because we've had so much sun and it's a Monday, so we just mix it up a little bit. Rainy days and Sundays. This is pretty new to my song list, but I'm going to give it a go. You see the big old cringe emote next to it? That means it's scary still for me. No chords found. Ooh, all right. Not ideal, not ideal. Rainy days and Mondays. Let's see what Ultimate Guitar has to say. Anything useful? Version 2 has 197 positive ratings. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of chords. You're trying your hand at gardening, growing onions. You know what? I've been meaning to start a gardening channel on the Discord because I want to put some photos and I want other people to put some photos and tell stories about what they're doing in their garden. All right, we've got, let's do, I love to do a little inventory. We do like a roll call for the chords. We don't need capo. Why are you here right now? All right. Okay. E minor 7. C7 major. D7 sus4 looks like that. Oh my gosh, this has so many complicated chords. I need a simpler version. Let's try version 3. That's like twice as many chords. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Katie. No. Not going to do that. Sunshine for Traivoli. That's a wonderful idea. Oh, version 4 has just as many chords. Can't we find a version that has... Oh, that's actually tablature. I don't know how to read tablature. No, that's a paid for version. Okay, let's try something else. Rainy days and Mondays. Let's try and find out if there's some easy tabs anywhere. Uku tabs, do they have easy tabs? Not easy. How is it that this is on my list and I don't have any easy tabs? Rainy days and Mondays. Doctor. Oh no. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I found a version where it's not any easier, but they've actually written it in a way that makes sense. I'm going to try this. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Okay. I'm talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do really, but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong. Feeling like I don't belong. Walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days, a lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems, funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. New page. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. I love that song. I wish I were better at it. Actually, I just only played 2 out of 3 pages of it. How is that even possible? That's a lot of song. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The third page is written. The third page is the whole thing written differently. So I did play the whole thing. I thought for a second I only played like 2/3 of the song. It wouldn't be the first time this stream that I did that. But hey, just motto of the day: showing up, try my best. Is it sunny where you are? Because it is sunny where I am, and I am definitely planning on finishing stream in time to get outside and grab a little bit of sun. I'm actually, what I'm going to do, with your permission, I'm just going to say, please excuse that I am going to remove Scatoletoy from the queue because I played Little Boxes already this stream, and I won't throw it off. I'm going to move it to the saved queue. How do I do this? I will play it on Friday. I'll play it on Friday. How do I move it to the... How do I move this to the off-stream queue? I click on it. I click on it first, and then... Oh my gosh, how do I do this? play it Friday. I promise. I'm gonna... I can't figure out how to get it onto the offline queue. I'm so sorry. What's my favorite season? Oh my gosh, big question. I'm afraid if I answer that, I'll probably be just making stuff up because I'm not really sure that I do have a favorite season. Like, there are things that I love about each season. If you, like, really made me choose. Fall has pretty colors without pollen. So, given that I'm, like, currently struggling with allergies, I might be tempted to say fall because I'm really enjoying the beautiful colors, but not the pollen that comes along with it. I don't know. That's kind of a lame answer. I'm going to pick just a couple of ending songs. If we could close the request list at this point. I'm going to try and find us some good ending songs here. Let's see. Some ending songs that I can handle. It's been a long time since I've played Vincent. I'm going to give that a go. And what else? Dream a Little Dream of Me. Going rogue, guys. Oh, latency issues. I have 2% dropped frames. That's terrible. I'm in the green right now. My CPU's at like 1.5 to 2% in there. But I've got 2% dropped frames. So that might have been like a temporary problem because I'm not dropping any frames at all right now. So it could have been just a temporary connecting to Twitch problem. Oh no. I just clicked the wrong button. Don't mind me. That button didn't work. That button works. Okay, we're going to start with The Winner Takes It All. This is one of my newest songs on my list. But it's going okay. It didn't earn a cringe emote. I think it's okay. I'm going to turn on auto scroll. I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting. Whoa. Hang on. Though it's hurting me, now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods may throw the dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain, why should I complain? But tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide, the likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again, a lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't want to talk, 'cause it makes me feel sad, and I understand you've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense. No self-confidence, but you see, the winner takes it all. 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 I just got a really funny sound from my ukulele. It went ping, 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 ping. It was, I know what it was. So I was playing the last note of a C chord, which happens to be the C, but I had pushed my I don't know if you can see from there, I'd pushed a little bit towards the center of the fretboard. That's an exaggeration. But it was like really gradually sliding towards its natural position over the metal fret, and so it was making this metallic little bing, 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 bing. That was the funniest little sound. I don't know if you guys could even hear it. Alrighty. Songs are appearing and disappearing off of my queue, and it's confusing. I understand that one of them moved to the save queue. That's awesome. I love it. What's going on? I'm not on the right page. Where the heck am I? What is... This is... Okay. I'm on the wrong page. Thank you so much for finding out how to move the scatoletoi to the saved queue. Some days I remember how to do that. Other days, cannot figure out how to do that. All right. I find it difficult to go back and forth between happy songs and sad songs. So I put some happy and some sad songs on the list. And so I'm going to kind of bundle the sad songs and sing them right next to each other. Because if we go sad, happy, sad, don't fret. Can we get a pun bomb in the chat for Korako, please? If we go sad, happy, sad, it's like, oof. I'm like emotionally getting pulled from one extreme to the other. Too hard, too hard. I don't know if you guys feel the same way about that. That it's a lot to go back and forth between sad songs and happy songs. Easier for me to sing sad songs in a row and then happy songs later. Starry, starry night. No, that's not the key the ukulele is in. Okay, we want a capo. We definitely want a big capo. All right. I know we're coming to the end of the stream because the capo doesn't want to go on. That's frustrating. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and grey. Look out on a summer's day for eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue. Colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. And now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, and they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn, the bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. And now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, and now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Jimmy, thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. So nice to meet all of them, and so good to see you again. Don't be a stranger. I appreciate your requests. Nice to see you, and have a wonderful dinner. Thanks for the good wishes. Nice to catch up a little bit. It's nice to have a song that I can play in a low-key way. Some songs just don't work when I try to play them low-key, which is what I need today. Maybe I need to gradually figure out like which songs work in low-key mode. Like I might have the Esperanto stream mode that I turn on when I do music on Fridays, but it might be useful to also have low-key mode where when I find myself with less energy than usual, I could be like, these are the songs that are possible to play in a low-key way. I will sing from this list today. That would be useful. Again, something that I could figure out for myself in if I dedicated some time to it, like if we had co-work sessions somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. There is a very teeny tiny shaft of light hitting one spot on my keyboard, which therefore I must dust. I'm sure there are other dusty places on my keyboard, but that one spot, the sun is hitting it and making me see the dust. All right, I rarely play this song in English, but I'm sure I can. There's no reason why I can't. Does it have an intro? It does. I play it with a big long intro. That means I'm going to have to turn off auto scroller until I get through my intro. Ay, 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 ay. How about if I use a plectrum? That'd be cool. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper I love you, birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me, say nighty night and kiss kiss me, just to hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave all worries far behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of, dream a little dream of, dream a little dream of me. And that is from the Mamas and the Papas, which actually, a lot of people recorded that song before they got around to it. But still, we love the Mamas and the Papas. Love a lot of oldies around here. Oldies but goodies. I recently did a collab with Claire Pix, and that wound up throwing a bunch of newer songs onto my list because I went through at least the first half of her really immense hundreds of songs repertoire, and was like, okay, which of these can I harmonize on? Which of these should I actually throw on my list, because I functionally know them even if they haven't been part of my repertoire before. So that put a few newer songs on my list, even though I usually do old songs. And also, I've been recently starting to reach back into time a lot further and start to add some songs that were from the turn of the century, from the 1800s to the 1900s, which is a time where music was serving a lot of really powerful purposes all around the world. And I love that. So I'm going to sing one of those songs to finish. I was hoping to be able to add an accompaniment to that song. But here's how that's going. Just as an update, it's a completely new strum/picking pattern that I've never played with before. And the building of the muscle memory, plus the fact that the picking pattern actually changes based on what chords you're playing and where those chords are falling in this. It's a lot. So it's going to need a little bit more time, especially considering that I lost out on multiple days of being a functioning human being this weekend. So yeah. So I'm going to sing it a cappella. Is what I'm going to do. Clicking this off. It's called Bread and Roses. And it's a song that was written, someone took a poem and set the poem to music. That's how this song came to be. The poem came to be when a poet saw a photograph of some women who were on strike from a woolen mill in Massachusetts, and one of their big placards, big signs said, "Give us bread, but give us roses too." Meaning, we need more than to just hold body and soul together. We need quality of life as well. And quality of life is a human right, not only something that rich people deserve to have. Everyone deserves to have some sort of quality of life. That was a big ask at the time. Seems like it's a big ask at any time, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't ask. So they asked, and they got a significant raise. I cannot remember exactly what the raise was. They had been being paid straight time for overtime, and they got time and a half for overtime, and they got their hours reduced to, I'm going to get this wrong, from 55 to 50 hours a week. Is that right? 55 to 45 hours a week? No, it wasn't that good. I can't remember. They got their hours reduced. This was before 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. This was before that was a thing. So yeah, but they got better hours. That was a big long intro. Sometimes I talk a lot. Let's try singing a song instead. Why do I have no tabs? I don't need tabs. I just need the lyrics. Okay. There's a couple of, because it's become a folk song, so there's a couple of different versions, so I just have to double check that this version of the lyrics is the one that I sing. Yeah. All right. So the lyrics were written, the poem was written by James Oppenheim in 1911. Earliest version set to music by Caroline Coldsat in 1917. Cool. Often a song sung by choirs, but just one person. I do my best. As we come marching, marching in the beauty of the day, 1,000,000 darkened kitchens, 1,000 mill lofts grey, are touched with all the radiance that a sudden sun discloses. For the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we come marching, marching, we battle too for men, for they are women's children, and we mother them again. Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. As we come marching, marching, unnumbered women dead go crying through our singing their ancient song of bread. Small art and love and beauty their trudging spirits knew. Yes, it is bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too. As we come marching, marching, we bring the greater days. The rising of the women means the rising of the race. No more the drudge and idler tend the toil where one reposes, but a sharing of life's glories, bread and roses, bread and roses. Thanks for those emojis. Thanks so much for being here, you all. Thanks for putting up with me not feeling as well as I normally do, not singing or playing as well as I wish I could. But you know what? Every time I sing or play or do anything, I kind of always think, oh gee, I wish I had done that better. And instead, I'm trying to focus on, hey, I showed up. I did a thing, whether or not it was as good as I wanted it to be. What matters most is that we shared some time together and I shared some music with you, and I appreciate you being here so very much. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Aerith, for your raid. That's incredibly sweet, bringing your folks over here. I love meeting new people, so I'm looking forward to coming and joining in the chaos over at your stream. I've been promised chaos. You know, chaos is relative to the day, to the people who show up that day, and how much chaos they're bringing. Water, hello. You were lurky. Aw, I love you too. So good to see you. Big hugs. I am going to try to go sit on my porch for a moment before the sun is gone. If you have not gotten out in the sun today, and it is not too late, if you live in the United States, it's not quite too late. You could run outside, especially if you live any farther west than I do. You could run outside and get a little bit of sun before it is gone. I hope you have a wonderful week. Let us find someone making a lovely music to come and join. Who is streaming? Let's see. Who is streaming without a 40 gazillion people in? Oh, I have gaming friends live as well. Oh my goodness. I hear sounds. I shouldn't be hearing sounds. Why do I hear sounds? That's very strange. I think that's very odd. Oh, I know what it is. It's the auto play of the stuff on the carousel. That's what it was. Okay. Mystery solved. We're going to go hang out with Schnaf. I'm looking for a music streamer today. Thank you so much, Solune. I know we've got some gaming friends and some Esperanto friends that are live. Let's do a quick shout out for a couple of other friends that are live. Let's see. Let's do this. So Robin is playing The Witness, and Robin speaks Esperanto as well. And you beat me to it. And Pyrus is streaming Potionomics, and Pyrus is a streamer that I've collabed with in the past. And if I were gaming, I might raid one of them. If I were streaming in Esperanto today, I might raid one of them. But we're going to raid Schnaf. So I'm going to type that in. Please don't forget to copy the raid calls if you're willing to come over. Schnaf makes beautiful music on the guitar and also occasionally on the piano. And Schmaf is not how to spell his name. Also, there is reactions to YouTube videos and nonsense and wackiness on occasion. So it's all sorts of things over there. And let's see. To do this so that I can grab my raid call here. Okay, we've got 2 raid calls up. And I will be back on Wednesday, assuming I'm feeling able to do that. I'm going to do my very best to show up, but also to take care of myself. So just walking that line. There's a song we could have played today that we did not. So yes, yeah, Wednesday for games, Friday for Esperanto content, Sunday is wildflowers. It can't come, each of those can't come around soon enough because I love what we do on all of our different days, but they each only come once per week. And so yeah, I need more energy in my life so that I can do more of the things that I love to do. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, Salune. Thank you all. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, mods. Thank you, raiders. Thank you, new friends. And I kind of wonder if our raid, didn't kick off. It seems like maybe our raid did not kick off. I'm going to try a different way instead. We're going to try this way. We'll try by pushing buttons instead. Yeah, that works. That works. We're going to just push buttons and do things and hopefully not break too many things. Here we go.